Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. Please subscribe below if you are new. And today we're going to explore a pose for rejuvenation. So when I have received cancer treatment in the past or any sort of radiation, it seems as though a big underlying side effect is exhaustion. And so there is a pose called Viparita Kurani, which some people know as legs up the wall, that can help to bring a sense of restfulness into the body. So even if you're not getting sleep, or if you're feeling super overtired when you feel like you should be active, this would be a pose that could highly benefit you. So if you are on your monthly cycle, this pose is not for you, because inversions, which this is considered, are not indicated when you're on your cycle. You don't want to go upside down or anything like that. So if you're on your cycle, you're going to take one bolster and one blanket to do a pose called Supta Baddha Konasana, which will also be very rejuvenating for those of you who are on your cycle. So I've got a pillow for my head, a bolster, and then I'm going to take one belt and I'm going to place that belt. I'll show you head on so you can see. I'm going to place that belt around my head, down towards my lower back. And then I'm going to join my feet together, bottoms of the feet together, and this belt goes over the outside of the feet. So if you don't have a belt, it's fine, especially if you use a yoga mat, because your feet will stick. But if you do, this is the belt position. And then when you go to lie back, you're going to take a couple of inches of space between you and your bolster. You'll arc your chest, lie back, and support your head with the pillow. So this is for those of you who are on your monthly cycle, who are not inverting today. So your arms just come down by the sides, eyes close, and if you find that you have any hip pain, you can support your hips with a blanket that you can roll for either side to support your hips. Those of you who are going to invert, want you to take your mat to the wall. Bring your bolster along. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow or two from your bed. You're going to fold your mat in half and then take the mat to the wall. And then when you place your bolster, you're taking it 3 or 4 inches away from the wall. So if you go right up against the wall is going to push you off. And you want to feel really connected, really snug with the wall, so that when you come into this pose, you can fully let go. So watch carefully. I'm going to sit my left hip on the bolster and actually place my buttocks on the wall. It's like I'm sitting on the wall. And then I drop down onto my shoulder, roll onto my back, and take my legs straight up the wall. So because the sticky mat's here, I can adjust myself. So I can lift my hips, walk my shoulders closer to the wall, and then place my buttocks down so that from my sitting bones to my heels, everything in between is in contact with the wall. And once I have my setup, my arms come out to the side. You'll close your eyes and go inside. So in a lot of yoga, we're working the body, and in this particular pose, You can let your legs go. So there might even be a slight bend in your knees. That's fine. And the bolster underneath your lower back and sacrum, coupled with your shoulders on the floor, lifts your chest for you. So you don't have to make an effort to do that. Your only effort is to rest, to work on surrendering, to scan your body for anything that's holding on and to let it go. So as I mentioned, if you're feeling exhaustion, which I definitely felt a lot of during radiation to my hips and to my brain, this pose really helped to bring me a sense of restfulness. Or if you're not sleeping at night for a number of reasons, and you wake up feeling tired, this is a great place to come, because even just 5, 10, 20 minutes in this pose can feel like you took an hour to 2 to 3 hour nap. And sometimes in a day, this may be all that you can muster up. This not only helps to support the body through exhaustion or through not sleeping, feeling tired, but it can also inverts the body so that the blood starts to flow more easily to the brain. More easily to the thyroid, more easily through the heart. And though just for today, we're only going to stay for a few minutes, you can stay as long as you would like. So 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes is not a detriment to the pose. It'll create more benefits for you the longer that you can stay. You may feel the feeling from your feet leave. You may feel a coldness come in your feet. And these are all okay sensations to tolerate. But as I said, today we're just going to stay for a couple of minutes just so you can become familiar with the position. So in this moment, I'd like you to bend your knees and cross your ankles at the wall and bring yourself to simple cross legs. And as soon as you bend your knees, you can feel the feeling starts to come back. The feet become a little bit warmer. So everything that you were just feeling, just know that it's temporary. And then change the cross of the legs. And then when it's time to come out of the pose, you're going to roll off the bolster the same way that you rolled on. Continue rolling and press yourself up. Take a simple seat on that bolster. And feel the reverberation of the pose. Give it a moment to settle into your body. And then gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to sharing more next week. Namaskar. Have a beautiful day.